Welcome. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. I'm Jimmy Church. This is all of the news that you need. Let's start with On This Day in History, OTD. 1972, Japanese soldier was found hiding on Guam. After 28 years of hiding in the jungles, local farmers discovered Soichi Yokoi, a Japanese sergeant who fought in World War II. On this day in 1972. I think I saw that episode on Gilligan's Island. Here's your Fader fact today. Before Kleenex was Kleenex, the tissue, they were the filters in gas masks in World War I. And that is your Fader fact. Breaking news. Earth's inner core has just stopped spinning. Earth's inner core spin has slowed and paused. All of this when scientists believe this happens roughly every 7 decades, as the core will then start spinning in a different direction. A new study published in Nature Geoscience by geophysicist Ying Yang and Jiadong Song of Peking University in Beijing says the inner core's movement recently reduced enough that it is now considered paused. Wow. NASA wants to redesign and demonstrate a working nuclear thermal rocket by 2027. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson introduced the project during today's presentation at the 2023 American Institute of Aeronautics and Astronautics, the AIAA, SciTech Forum and Exposition held in National Harbor, Maryland. Nelson said that the agency will partner with the Pentagon's Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, otherwise known as DARPA. Under the agreement, NASA will join DARPA's demonstration rocket for agile cislunar operations, otherwise known as DRACO. I'm not making that up. A program that began back in 2021. DARPA will develop the nuclear reactor and engine for the nuclear rocket, which they hope will fly in an in-space demonstration as early as 2027. And that's crazy news. Well, here we go. A newly discovered asteroid will come very, very, very close to Earth this week. Check this out. Asteroid 2023 BU measures about 28 feet across and was just discovered this past Saturday by astronomer Gennady Borisov at the Margo Observatory in Crimea. When it passes by Earth this Thursday, January 26th at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Time, yes, in just 2 days, the space rock will be within 2,178 miles above the Earth's surface. Don't look up. Peru has indefinitely shut Machu Picchu. They did it this past weekend on Saturday, in the latest sign that anti-government protests that began last month are increasing. The Culture Ministry said it had closed the country's most famous tourist attraction, as well as the Inca Trail leading up to the site, to protect the safety of tourists and the population in general. Just recently, there were 400 visitors stuck up on top of Machu Picchu and unable to get out, and more than 300 were tourists and foreigners. Paleontologists in India have found 92 dinosaur nesting sites and 256 egg fossils. The scientists made the discovery between 2017 and 2020 in the Narmada Valley in central India. During the study, published on the PLOS One this week, researchers from the University of Delhi found the sauropod nesting sites in 5 villages in the Bankushi area. Sauropods, of course, are large herbivores with long necks, and they're very similar to the Brontosaurus. The researchers studied and documented the egg fossils either as clutches, eggs in a nest, or in the form of broken eggs with eggshell fragments scattered around. No remains of juvenile or parent dinosaurs have been found at the site, and I find that really curious. It's pretty amazing. Disney has closed Splash Mountain, one of its long-running attractions in the Magic Kingdom theme park, as the company plans to reimagine the ride to remove any ties from the controversial film The Song of the South. The ride will be redesigned with a theme from Disney's Princess and the Frog. There you go. Well, I'm going to leave you with this. I try to leave on an up note, but I can't today because the world is closer to oblivion than ever before, according to the Doomsday Clock. The clock, a reflection of how close to destruction humanity really is, and set by experts and scientists, was moved 10 seconds forward to 90 seconds to midnight earlier today. This is the closest since it was started in 1947. So there you go. There's your Fade to Black breaking news. All the news that you need for this Tuesday, January 24th, 2023. Breaking news is produced by Renee Newman. I'm Jimmy Church, and I'm just going to say, go Backley Tappy.